Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm every day.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you, all them beautiful kids is here.
We turning TBV into the Hot 97 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas. You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling out. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs, joined alongside Ring Walk Danny. What up, champ?
What up, champ? How you feeling?
All good, man. Rested and back at him with another one as Black Prom is riding high off the success of their introduction into the world of the boxing pay-per-view landscape. BLK Prime, a Silicon Valley-based video-on-demand tech company, has announced that based off the success of their introduction pay-per-view with Terence Bud Crawford, they will be pursuing to do 6 pay-per-view events in 2023. That is the vision, says Vice President of Black Prime Boxing, Chester Johnson.
Yeah, I think that's ambitious.
Really?
I think
Are those both yours?
Yeah. See, these empty. Yeah, these empty.
No, this is not.
Yeah, well, just
Okay.
put your finger on it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, mine.
All right, so you're saying that's ambitious. Wow, I thought that was doable. I mean, 6 means 1 per every 2 months, which is doable. That's totally doable. And they don't have a lot of pay-per-view free agents out there. So, they gave Broner a 3-fight deal. That's 3 right there. It's 3 right there.
Okay.
So, you need another 3 guys, one-offs, or another guy worth a 3-fight deal, or one guy, a 2-fight deal in a 1 fight. But I think this definitely deserves a poll. I don't know how to do it because off top, I want to be like, are you trying to buy 6 extra pay-per-views? But you can't ask the public that until they know who they're buying. Who's fighting? You know what I mean? Because if Black Prime could pull off what if they give me Shadeja Green versus the Guo, I'm buying it. If they give it to me versus Alejandra Jimenez, I'm buying it. If they give it to me versus Franchon Cruz, I'm buying it. But that's me. You understand? That's me. I'm hardcore. I'm big on Shadeja. You could be the guy that, fuck. they give a deal to Anthony Young that beat Saddam Ali, and you might want to pay for his pay-per-view. I don't know. I don't know that there's a lot of pay-per-view worthy free agents out there. Can we think of some off top, or do you think with the success of the pay-per-view, the fact that the production looked good, you know, the competitors seen that, the Al Haymans, the Bobs, everybody's seen that. Would they now allow certain fighters to go get that money the way Al let Daniel Jacobs stay and get that HBO money, go and get that DAZN money, Jesse Vargas, go get that DAZN money, Delorme, go get that DAZN money. You know what I mean? There's more people that went and got DAZN money that's part of PBC and Al Heyman. So now that Black Prime did okay, would that open up the gates to different fighters?
I think it just depends what the fights are. You know, I think it's really just fight dependent. Cause sure, if they pull off a big fight, bro, why not? Why wouldn't Al send one of his guys over there, or Floyd send one of his guys over there, something like that?
Man, I got two hypotheticals for you, bro. Al said no to Crawford about the $50 million for Earl, but like, oh nah, that's a bad hypothetical because AJ got stake in DAZN, so AJ Wilder could never happen on Black Prime. What you think?
Yeah, no, I mean, he's gonna go where his money's invested in, right?
He's not gonna go to the highest bidder?
Nah. And I think the highest bidder would probably be them because, you know, they got that Middle East money. Should be told. What you think?
Well, I think that the best and most likely scenario, and maybe this should be turned into a poll, is how long does Bud wait before he goes back and do another pay-per-view on Black Prime? Maybe we need to add the word negotiations with Earl for those that, you know, live under a rock. Because, again, they want to do 6. They already got to do 3 with Broner, unless he gets injured. And then that changes their calendar year, right? Like if he has a tough fight with Branchek and he comes back 6 months later, he's only doing 2 in this year. You see what I'm saying? But if he could somehow pull off his 3, we got to find 3 more pay-per-views, which means we could do another one with Bud. How long you going to wait, Bud? You going to sit around? You already almost was out a year and some change. Like, we could get you another one. Who you want to fight? Who can we get you that's a free agent? Or that's necessarily doesn't have to be a free agent either, right? They just got to be willing to play ball.
Who jumps out to you when you first say that?
In terms of what? A free agent that'll play ball with Bud?
Yeah.
I would hope that the first stop they do is, you know, winner of Virgil Amantis. Because if Amantis wins Stenonius, he's with Probellum. They could definitely offer Stenonius the Crawford fight. You know? Just to stay relevant, defend your belt versus the dude that just beat Virgil. He got the steam on him. That's if he beats Virgil. If Virgil beats him, I think that's still possible. You know what I mean? I think that's still possible. Why? Because now Virgil beat him and got more popular. You try and do a pay-per-view, but now Virgil is with DAZN, and they invested in him, you know, so that becomes a little bit more difficult. I don't know that they got a contract with him the way that they do with Ryan individually, you know, but, yeah.
Yeah, I think Bud and his success with Black Prime, right, and for the doubters, right, the ones who question it, I guess we'll see, right? Because if it really did that well, then they'll have reason to come back, wouldn't you say?
Well, they've already established in the last press release that it did well for them, and they already told, and Bud already came out and said that Black Prime said they're willing to work with him again. He's the one staying available to negotiate with Earl, but again, how long does he wait before he's like, fuck it, give me a fight. Give me a fight. And I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to throw this out there because you a free agent, Bud. Samson works with everybody. Who I want to see?
Samson.
Yeah, if you're gonna bring some Black Prime money to a free agent, who could you use? Come on, I'll help you. Sebastian Fundora. He was Samson. He not with Showtime.
Okay.
Espinoza would have to get very slick and whip out a contract with Fundora separately, like a tank contract. Nah, come on, man.
You win a division up. You know?
Yeah. We talking Bud. Talking Bud. I mean, that's pay-per-view worthy. If Earl could fight motherfucking Fundora on pay-per-view, why can't Bud?
No question. I was just thinking 47-pounders. So when
I'm throwing out
and that's a
pay-per-view worthies.
No, that's a good one, champ.
Honestly, I'm gonna go back to something I went to.
You sharp.
I'm gonna go back to something I went to that people thought I was in my bag a couple years ago.
Okay.
Or months, because you know every day's Friday finesse. Bud Triple G. He could do it. I thought Floyd could do it, so it's not like I'm putting him under the bus. I thought Floyd could do it when Triple G was in his motherfucking prime. When Triple G came out here and said, yo, only dude I go to 54 for is Floyd, I said, man, Floyd, you got this motherfucker. He too slow. Slow as molasses. And if he was slow then for Floyd, he's super slow now for Bud. That's my other poll right there. I don't know how many of y'all crazy enough to believe that Bud could do it, but I think he could do it.
Move up to 60.
And beat him.
Or get him at a catch weight. What could he? Could
you right?
Could he get him at a 57?
Does Triple G have another pay-per-view bigger than Bud?
Bigger than Bud.
Charlo.
David Benavidez.
No way, bro. He's busy.
No,
he's busy. How long you gonna wait to fight David? You got the WBA mandating you to fight Laura. I mean, he busy. We talking about Bud putting shit together, not waiting for Earl. Earl taking too long. Al ain't call him. Black Prime got the phone hot and ready. They already said we want to do 6. Let me get one of them 6 off the table. Look at that. Axiom, Bud versus Triple G is a good fight. Now, this the thing. Bud being a smaller man moving up, Triple G never been down. Never been knocked out. The boy got the chin, man. He need a statue just for his chin. Giving out statues, he need one for that chin, because that chin is solid.
Say he need one for that chin.
No, I'm serious. That chin is solid, bro. But
no, I mean, I think Bud can easily outbox him, though.
With the speed of the smaller man moving up, he could do like, and Bud, Bomac, Red, I know y'all listening. Not now, maybe in the future, later on, but definitely Ray Leonard did it, right? Wasn't it like a famous fight where he had to put coins in his pocket to fight at 60? Come on, Google that, champ. You the almanac. He got it. Watch this. We got callers. If you on Blog Talk and you want to talk, looks like the 720. That's definitely not 702, which is Vegas. But you got to press 1 if you want me to go to you on Twitter Spaces. Same thing. Not a lot of you on Twitter, but 10 is a magic number. If all 10 of you go ahead and retweet, I bet you when I look over there again, that shit going to grow. And on Discord, let me see what we got. Is anybody rocking with us? We do want your opinions, man. I want to know what you guys think. 6 pay-per-view events for Black Prime. Can you come up with a fight that's pay-per-view worthy? That you would be willing to give Black Prime your $40. And keep in mind, they only want $40 from you, man. That ain't bad. I'll pay $40 all day, hand over fist for Bud versus motherfucking Triple G. History in the making. History in the making. What you think about that fight seriously? I know you say he could outbox him, but look, dog, we talking about Canelo 3 fights with my man, didn't put him down. And I would say the third one is the only one that was like clear separation, right? Because some people still think even the second one was tight.
Yeah,
not me.
Oh yeah, I don't see how.
I see you calling the 720. We coming to you right now once Danny gather his thoughts, or if he needs more time to gather his thoughts, we're gonna go to the.
I was gonna say, let's go to the caller.
All right. It looks like we got us a brand new caller in that 720. Let me double check. Yep, brand new caller in that 720. Let's go to you. Who's this? Where you calling from, champ?
Hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, this is Rigo from Colorado.
Rigo in Colorado, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? No, so you're talking about 6 pay-per-view events for Bud Crawford?
No, 6 for the company Black Prime, but obviously they've already told Crawford that they're willing to work with him again. So I would love for you to tell me, who you would be willing to pay for.
For Crawford. That Triple G one actually sounds enticing. I'd pay for Triple G, Bud Crawford, but at 160 or 154?
I mean, to make it history, I would say 60, man. Look, Kell Brook moved up and had a little bit of success. Bud beat Kell Brook. It's a different version, an older version of Triple G. I think that's the poll, Danny. What you think? That's the poll. Let's see what it looks like. Go for it, caller. You still
they're
on?
almost about the same age, right?
Ooh, no, man. Triple G's like 39.
Oh yeah, no, he is older. He is older. No, I mean, I'd pay for. I think I'll still pay for that. I mean,
Who's the A side? Who's the A side in that fight? Oh my God, why did I even start that? I know who's the A side.
A side, true, man. I mean, at this point, it'd be Bud Crawford, right? Since he still has, he kind of has that relationship with Black Prime first. Right?
You right? He is the dude bringing the money. He is the dude bringing the money, but Triple G is the one with the pay-per-view sales.
Oh yeah, it's almost like a 50-50 type of thing. But I think Crawford, since he has the, I mean, I don't know, he has that ball rolling first. He's got the network. He's got more of a star power, having his name linked with Errol Spence, having more fights here well, I mean, I guess the same amount of fights he has in the United States as Triple G, but I think Bud Crawford is the A side, honestly. I would say. Give me 2 more pay-per-view fights with anybody. They don't got to be Bud. They just got to be free agents, like realistic. And I know Triple G's not a free agent, but he's old enough. There's really no more pay-per-view fights out there for him. If Bud comes off from a pay-per-view, I think that is realistic. I think he's willing to take that. Right, yeah. 2 more pay-per-view fights
with anybody that's free agents. Anybody. I mean, fucking Mahmoud Charles, Shannon Briggs. But again, whoever you pick, you got to remember we gotta be willing to buy it.
Oh man, true. That's kind of a hard one to think about because mostly all the good names are linked with networks. So it's sure, man, that's a hard one to say on at the top of my head. That's a hard one to say.
All right.
But no. Yeah.
No.
Shout out TBV. See you guys. Catch you guys next time.
All right, champ. All right. So I'm gonna mention some free agents.
Bud Brian Norman.
No. Okay. Who the fuck is Brian Norman? Didn't he just sign a Top Rank?
Oh damn, he did just sign a Top Rank.
Yeah.
Right.
But here goes some free agents. You got Michael Hunter. He's free agent. He's still, 1 loss in? 1 loss, 1 draw. Heavyweight. People usually spend money in the heavyweight division.
They do.
What's another free agent? Yeah, we do need a list of free agents. That's what we need. That's how we make these, But I'm going to pull up these rankings and that'll help us a little bit more, and we'll go by division for Bud because we know they want to rock with Bud. We know that. So at least we know he can get a pay-per-view fight with them. Looking over the landscape, do you think DAZN has a contract with Ben? And does it still exist after the, very public, positive TPD? And can that be something?
Will he get sanctioned?
I mean, it's a whole nother country.
No, but I'm saying through the if Bud's fighting him, that means Bud.
Well, he's 9. He's 9 in the ring, and he's number 4 in the WBO. And right now, Ennis is busy. Virgil is busy.
No, I hear you, champ. I'm just saying he's currently suspended. So is the WBO gonna allow him to fight for a title, given that he's still under investigation?
WBO wants that 3% of Bud's pay-per-view.
He just submitted a fucking 700 and some page rebuttal to prove his innocence. I'm sure he's not gonna be in the ring no time soon.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if that keeps him out that long because he hasn't been, like, he ain't got no ban, bro. Big Baby got a ban. But look at the rankings in the WBO, Danny. Like, legitimately speaking, there's a pay-per-view fight to be done there with Bud. Is Al going to turn down an opportunity with Keith? Or is Keith still set in stone to fight Thurman? Because I don't know. I think maybe someone else is gonna fight Thurman. I could be wrong. I was fishing with that said individual. He wouldn't give me what I wanted, but you know, I'm good with the words. And he slipped up and said that he's in a WBC eliminator.
Who said that?
Oh, yeah. Did my interview drop yet? Because, you know, we got to let the editor do what he got to do.
Who said that, champ?
Yeah.
Let me know something.
Oh, shit. I'm in the wrong spot right now. I forgot I was screen sharing.
What you know that I don't know, champ? Let me know.
Blair the Flair. Oh, my God. Blair the Flair? Could Blair and Crawford do it? Even though he is what? Pay-per-view? He's pay-per-view. I mean, he's the zone. He's the zone. He's the zone. What you think? Too far of a stretch? I got a caller on request from Twitter. Mavi. What up? Mavi B.
What it do?
Blair the Flair Crawford. That's a hype-up fight. It's like, yo, and then he could beat him and be like, yo, Thurman, I beat your little kid brother. I beat sometimes. I want the real one time. Yo, Mavi, what up?
You funny as hell.
I got the wrong person or what? Musavi? Musavi then? You got to unmute.
What's good?
What up?
What's good, brother? How you doing? How you doing, brother?
All right.
Yeah, I was actually about to say that Blair Cobbs would be a good hype up fight for Crawford. I think you could do that and then do the Triple G thing. I think free agents will open up as the months go on or as time goes on. So he could fight whoever down the line. Keith Thurman could get let go. You never know how it's gonna shake, but yeah, that's my opinion on it.
All right, champ. Yo, my man said, what did Blair do to me in the chat? Yo, bruh, I got hella episodes of Blair wanting all the smoke with Jerron and Crawford. They just don't take him seriously. But, like, he want that smoke.
He has been calling.
He been calling him out crazy. He ran down on Jerron, and you know, if y'all say Crawford ran down on Earl or Earl ran down on Jerron, well, then motherfucking Blair ran down on, I mean, if y'all say Bud ran down on Earl and Earl ran down on Bud, then definitely, you know, have Blair tell it. He ran down on Boots.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of video of it. The thing is, y'all think he corny, so y'all don't fuck with him. Y'all don't believe him. And I get it. He got a loss, so you don't believe him. But it ain't like there's a bunch of dudes out here calling these guys out. Big Gucci, Nick, what up?
What up, man? So y'all seen Black Prime posted 2023 events. They're posting some big fights in 2023.
They saying that in 2023 they doing 6. Their vision is to do 6 pay-per-view events. So we are trying to guess 3 because we know Broner got a 3-fight deal, so it got to be 3 of those. If he's healthy enough to fight 3 times in the year, you got to also keep that in mind. He could have a 3-fight deal for the next 3 years, 1 fight a year. It all depends. They want to do 6 as a company for 2023.
Yeah, I'm thinking, so with that being said, man, so Earl seems dead set on, you know, taking a quote unquote, tune up before the Crawford fight, right? He's saying that. So.
Big Gucci Nick, you must be going through a dead spot because you definitely breaking up. On Twitter, I see we went from 10 to 20, baby.
Yeah.
Now I need those 20 to retweet so we get another 10 and possibly 1 or 2 new callers. Big Gucci, you there?
Yeah, man. Now I was saying, I was looking at your poll, Ness, and that's a great poll, man. Like, I would pay for GGG versus Crawford. I think that's a 50-50 fight right now. Like if we're taking,
Shit, based off the poll, Crawford bodying him. It's crazy. He got 48%.
But that's today's, Triple G. That ain't the Triple G of old.
Hey, that's the Triple G I want him to fight. I don't want him to fight the Prime. We talking about this guy.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
who you breaking up again, man? You in a truck?
Yeah, I'm in the truck, man. I'm driving on the highway going in and out, man. But if my signal's bad, man, that's my call. Yep.
All right, yo, another thing to consider.
That thumbs up and hit that subscribe too, man.
Another thing to consider, Team Crawford, because like y'all laughing right now, because he's laughed at this before. Oh, they want you to fight Triple G. Next they going to want me to fight Triple G. And, yeah, he's going to laugh it off until he lets it sink in. It's 2 belts on the line. It's history. You know what I'm saying? And you beat Kelbrook, who did it too. He just wasn't as successful, but you better than Kelbrook. You know what I'm saying? And this version of Triple G is not the version that Kelbrook fought at all. I'm not falling at Buzz Small for 47. Everybody we interviewed at spar him always say the same thing, that Bud pack a wallop and punch. So he ain't small. I got Juan Mancha. Blair Crawford would be fire, and I would have tons of respect for Blair even after the loss. And there you go. There you go. So we gave him Crawford versus GGG, potentially Crawford versus Blair to Flair, but we do know Blair's with DAZN, but maybe he is with Prince Ranch as well, so maybe he could do something there.
I thought he said he was free.
He free now?
When we had him last in studio?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yo, so what about this one? I'm going to throw this one out there. Even though he just was on the show and didn't have any... Oh, wow. He said, Ness, you a cool guy, but GGG would smoke Crawford. Laugh out loud, in my opinion. I don't know. Based off our poll, it don't look that way, my friend. I guess you better start voting. All right. Ari Boxing Talk, what up? Because I definitely was about to matchmake again, but I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, that happened to me when you cut me off.
Ari!
What's happening, guys?
What's poppin'?
Listen, guys, no disrespect to y'all, but I don't give a rat's ass about Crawford fighting anybody else if he's not going to fight Spence or he's going to fight Boots or Virgil. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Like, if he's not going to fight those guys, even Thurman, our life, if he wants to fight Thurman, cool. I'm cool with that. But if he's not going to fight any of those guys, he might as well fucking retire, to be honest. And this is just me personally.
But Ari, how are you going to put that pressure on him, right? Like, if you go to the rankings in the WBO, right, at 47, and I want to screen share this, he is entitled to a voluntary if these dudes don't want to fight. Virgil is...
He just fought Avanesian, bro. Come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's okay. He fought Avanesian. Why? Because Earl wanted to fight next year. It still ain't next year. So he got that Avanesian off. Now he waiting for
the
Earl.
Fight coulda,
now he's
the
waiting
fight he
for Earl. And what did Earl say?
Hold on, Ness.
But what did Earl say?
Ness. He said, I'm going to spin the block.
April, May, June. And it ain't going to be Crawford. So why can't Crawford fight somebody?
Ness, the reason why these negotiations, the reason, in my personal opinion, this is my personal opinion, the reason why the fight didn't happen last year and November 19th, which is the day that PBC and Showtime was shooting for, was Crawford delayed the negotiations. This is just my personal opinion.
He wanted
right?
the transparency. And when he
Yeah,
got
but
it, by the time he got it,
those are the things that he could have gotten. That whole transparency thing was.
He couldn't have got it because it was all public knowledge that he didn't get it. They made it public, then he got it. So one side, which is the Earl side, they accusing Crawford of holding on to that contract too long, right?
Correct.
But that's only after Crawford accused them of taking long to give him the transparency. So when they finally caved, right, they say, all right, cool, we're going to give you the transparency. He holds on to the contract too long. Why? Because he got the motherfucking Avanesian fight now. And in the contract that they sent them now, because they didn't give him transparency in time, is for the new year. But that's regardless. That's regardless, right? Because he can't.
I mean, look, the transparency was an okay. So moving forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Moving forward, because I don't even want to talk about the past. Let's go moving forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Errol Spence himself says, "I don't take tune-ups." And if he says I'm gonna spin the block,
he said he don't take tune-ups in the past. On air, he said, I was gonna announce a fight, but I don't feel good. So maybe he's gonna.
I understand
maybe he's not gonna take a tune-up. Maybe he's still gonna fight the person that he was gonna fight, but it ain't happening until April, May, or June. That's his words, not ours.
No. I understand that, but I believe so let me ask you a question. So if Spence says, you know what, I'm gonna fight Crawford May or June, you guys wouldn't want Crawford to wait for that fight?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
No, I'm just asking because it's like, look, the window for this fight to happen, in my personal opinion, if this fight doesn't happen before July or June, it's a wrap.
There you go. You putting weird months on it. It has to happen in 2023, but it don't need to happen before June or July. What's special about June and July?
No, I just think
June and July, like that's not.
We don't have the schedule up that far. But what I'm saying is, the fan, as a fan, is gonna be like, oh, fuck this fight. You know what I'm saying? People are just gonna get over it.
Bro, June, July, September, October, November. As long as we get it next year, it wouldn't matter if it's June or July. I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
But I also understand that my man just got in an accident. I seen the car look totaled. So if he's saying May, June. I'm also a realistic fight fan, so I understand it's probably not going to be Crawford. It's probably still Thurman or winner of Thurman, whoever I was talking to the other day.
But look, man, like I said, I think Crawford's an excellent fighter. I think he's a great fighter. I've been to like 3 of his fights at the Garden, and I like to do it. I support to do it, but it's like, if he's not going to fight at least the guys that I would like him to fight,
but why are you
then I don't really care, to be honest.
Why are you saying if he's not going to fight? Like
no.
It's on him?
No. What I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about the Spence. Let's say that the Spence versus Crawford doesn't happen next.
No, I get you, but Ari,
who should Crawford fight?
You're still missing a point. You can't blame him if the PBC still doesn't want to deal with him. And you can't blame him. Look at the WBO. I've been screen sharing it for 15 minutes. Virgil, isn't he not busy with Stenonius?
Yes.
And Jerron, is he not busy with Karen?
Yes.
And Keith, is he not busy with Earl?
Well, we don't know yet.
Was he not mandated?
Honestly, there hasn't.
Was he not?
Yes,
mandated?
But there hasn't been an announcement. There hasn't been any announcement made.
Has
though.
All the reports, all the speculated reports, all the sources.
All right,
what they saying, Keith, right?
I agree. Let me look at the WBO rankings just to refresh my memory because I'm.
Bro, Alex
now
Rocha,
that we're on here.
After Keith is Conor Ben, who's got issues with the PD. So again, he's gonna get skipped over.
Okay, so he's a cheater. Okay, can you do me a favor? And I'm sorry, I don't want to. Okay, can you? Let's go down the rankings. Can you just tell me because I'm not looking at the YouTube. I'm on Twitter, so I can't really see.
I'm doing it, my friend.
Okay, let's go.
Virgil's number 1 and busy with Stenonius. Jerron is busy with Karen.
Okay, so he's with Stenonius. Okay.
Keith is also busy waiting on his WBC mandatory. Connor's busy with PBs. Okay. Alexis Rocha is probably available, and with DAZN and
He's with the Zone Golden Boy. Okay.
David
Okay.
Avanesian, he just beat. Cody Crowley is
Just
scheduled
beat.
to fight February already on the PBC side. Giovanni Stantilian is with Top Rank. Blair Cobbs, we already mentioned. Ugas is cleared, but he's still with the PBC. So again, yes, Crawford could say Black Prom is giving me money. Keith, do you want to fight me on Black Prom? This is the budget. Keith and Al got to say yes. Once they say no, who the fuck is he going to fight? Because that's number 3. Then you got to go to the next free guy. It ain't Connor, who's number 4, because he got PED problems. Alexis Rocha, I'm with DAZN. I'm with Golden Boy. I ain't going to lose to you. They want me to lose to Virgil. Bye. So he ain't going to take the fight. Avanesian,
Crawford's gonna have to come over to PBC.
But if
because his options are limited. His options are limited.
Okay, but I mean, you talking from like not knowing. We did an interview with him. They didn't offer him no deal. They never talked about a multiple fight deal. It was one fight only. They never talked. And I said, damn, why you ain't bring it up? They ain't never offer him no deal. So y'all keep saying he got to sign. He got to tell the motherfucker send son to sign then.
All right, really quick, right? A while ago, we spoke on Chicken Talk. We spoke to Steven Espinoza, right? And I personally asked him about Demetrius Andrade at the time, because he was, his contract was finishing with DAZN, and he didn't know what he was going to do. And I asked Steven Espinoza, I was like, hey, listen, his contract is going to be up. If he comes to you, would you offer him a deal, to fight maybe Charlo, Benavidez, whatever? And Steven Espinoza, and this is somebody who Andrade obviously had a history with, dealing with PBC and Showtime before, whatever. So what Steven Espinoza said is that, listen, if it makes business sense, we'll definitely visit it. You know what I'm saying? And turn to today, we just see that Demetrius Andrade is with the PBC now. He is going to be, I guess, doing a multi-fight deal.
But why? You got.
I think it has to do with.
Does he have the power that Crawford has, Demetrius? Is he in the same position?
No, I would say they were in similar situations.
And does he come at the same price, Ari? We talking about a
No, he does not yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't come at the same price.
And look at what they're doing.
They don't come at the same price.
Look at what they're doing. I already said Al is being so nice. Like, he gave my man a tune-up. He had 5 tune-ups on DAZN.
Hey, Eddie Hearn couldn't deliver the big fights for him, unfortunately. Because think about it, on DAZN,
and I guess
Canelo
Al
was
can't
there.
either. I guess Al can't either, because if you're gonna blame Eddie, let's blame Al. You're gonna say Canelo was there.
No.
I mean, Charlo's there.
No, I'm talking about Demetrius Andrade when he was at DAZN.
And I get
Canelo was there, Triple G was there, Jaime Munguia was there.
But my point is,
freaking Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying?
You don't listen.
I'm listening.
No, you don't, because my point is, who the fuck he fighting on PBC? So they doing the same thing.
He fighting DeMar.
No, I mean they're gonna they're giving him a tune-up, and then they're gonna put him in the mix at 168.
But that's my fucking point. Tune-up for what? He had 5 straight tune-ups. Tell me who the fuck wasn't a tune-up to the great god of boxing, Demetrius Andrade?
Nah, I agree with you. There were tune-ups. But he's been out of the ring for a while, so. He supposedly got an injury.
Like I said, Al is a very nice guy, and Demetrius ain't Bud, bro. He don't come with none of the accolades of Bud. He didn't even accomplish a third of Bud shit, bro. So he don't cost the same. Of course, Espinoza,
I understand that.
Of course, Espinoza could fucking pay for him. He don't cost the same. They got my man fighting Damon Nicholson. Ain't that off a loss too? His tuna don't. Let me double check if this dude at least got.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it's coming off a loss, to be honest. I don't know what Damon Nicholson is coming off.
I hope Damon at least got a fight somewhere.
I'm checking, champ. I'm checking. Hold on.
But think about this. If Crawford is coming off of a
3 straight wins.
What?
2 straight knockouts at the Maryland
at the live
yeah,
casino in
all
Maryland.
yeah.
Shout out to Tony Jetta, man.
Yeah,
Keeping them busy.
They was all at the yeah.
No, but what I'm saying is that as a fan, right? If you got Crawford coming off of Avanesian to then fight Blair Cobbs, like they're gonna fucking cook him, bro. Who's
gonna cook him? Who's gonna cook him?
The fan base, his fan base.
Wow. I'm his fan.
I think his own.
I know
think
what's
his own
going
fan
on.
base.
I know what's going on. Ain't nothing to cook. I like the Blair Cobbs fight.
No, I think honestly, I think his own fan base will turn on him if you go from fighting David Avanesian to fighting Blair Cobbs.
Bruh, if Earl wants I gotta go, Ari. I can't do this with you. We dancing salsa like a motherfucker. My man got me in circles right here. How you gonna force Earl to fight? Let Earl Spence come out like he already publicly came out and said he not feeling well. Let him come back and say, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to fight. I mean, didn't Crawford do his motherfucking part? Didn't he just literally come out on Twitter and say, Earl, I'm ready. My phone is on whenever you are?
He did.
What the fuck more y'all want? The man also offered an offer to them and they denied it, right? So what you want him to send another offer to Earl now? So they can say no again? The ball is in they fucking court. What don't y'all get? They act crazy in this motherfucker. This is weird. This topic is so weird. Like, whenever it's Earl and Bud, and this ain't even about Earl and Bud, Jesus Christ. This is about fucking Black Prom doing 6 pay-per-views. It don't even got to be fucking Bud. Bud ain't even fucking signed a Black Prom. Shit was a one-off.
TBV, what happening, man?
What up, y'all?
Everything comes. Shout out to Ari, man. Fucking with Ned. Shout out to Ari. Hey, I'm gonna throw 2 names, and I'm just doing this on entertainment boxing because obviously we want the Earl and the Charlos and all that shit, but all this shit going on. So let's go with bring Pacquiao back. I know he with PBC, he got one more fight, and why not throw Rolly ass in there? He talked shit about Crawford too. But the Blair Cobbs, I am not against. I heard Ari saying we'll be mad if he took. No, we won't. Because like Ness, we understand what the fuck going on around here, man. So, Bud got pretty much get what he can get. Keep it 100. Because the PBC, they doing what they doing. So anybody who willing to fight Bud, shout it, bring your ass across the street. Ain't nobody tripping. We can fight at Black Prime or wherever you at. The boy free agent. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it, man. Whoever want to fight him, bring. Now, Fundora ain't a bad one neither. I don't mind him going up there to fight Fundora. Why? Because he beat Fundora. Who we gonna have next? Charlo. Because Charlo wanted Fundora after he beat, what's the boy name? Damn. Zoo. So if he can knock Fundora out the way, then bring your ass on around here, Charlo. But, it is what it is. That's just hopeful wishing on my part. But, yeah, give me Blair, because Blair going to talk that shit. He going to fuck around and rile Bud up, and Bud going to do his ass in. And I ain't mad, because I fuck with Flair because I like he talk shit. He'll lose and bring his ass right back and talk more shit. Just like Rolly. So, and one of them two, I'm definitely down for. But anybody, whoever really willing to, and I ain't talking about, don't bring up all the bullshit, the numbers and all this and that. If you want to actually get in the ring with the man, well, goddamn, put your hat put your ticket in the hat and let's crank that thing. But y'all stay up, keep rocking out, man. I'm out there, count.
So I guess I'm gonna have to keep recommending non-Bud pay-per-views till the listening public understands that this is about Black Prom, suggesting that they want to do 6 pay-per-view events. So would you be willing to pay the $40 Black Prom price tag to have
You talking to me?
I mean, you there, so I guess you can answer it. I'm gonna say Michael Hunter versus Luis Ortiz. He old enough. PBC will let him go. PBC will let him go. He old enough. They'll let him do it.
I'll watch it. You're going to have to give me a card with it, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I'll watch that, yeah, for sure.
Is worth 40 for you? Because some people
like I said, the card now.
Y'all ain't want to pay 30 for the Charles Martin.
But the card, man, that's how I get down, bro. I can understand a fight not being at a top fight, but if you can fill up the card, bro, you got me. Because I'm the type, I watch prelim. You dig? When the shit first started on, they cut on the lights. I'm that type of dude. I'm watching them shits. So you give me a good card, bro, I can rock out with you.
I got it. Black Prom. Big Baby Gerald Miller, not Anderson, versus Michael Hunter. That's definitely $40. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't 40?
Yeah, I get what your boy coming back. Yeah.
That's 40 right there.
Okay.
All right, let me get to some other
see
callers.
what he got left. All right, I'm out.
Yo,
right,
y'all don't like, I wish we could do multiple polls, man. Y'all don't like Big Baby versus Hunter for 40? That's heavyweights. I'm trying to find more non-bud pay-per-views we could do. Okay, Lawrence Okoli got the zone problems, right?
Yep.
Okoli versus Macaboo.
Okay.
Unification.
Macaboo.
Black Prom, you hear me? I want my percentage, man.
Macaboo fights in a couple
Even
weeks.
though Okoli got a fight already scheduled with the dude that Rob.
So does Macaboo. Macaboo fights in January in Miami.
I don't know who gonna pay that though, man. Look, Okoli ain't that known. Even though the sauce is the sauce, man. And that's the cruiserweight. They almost heavyweights. They look like it. Could we pull it off on a $40 pay-per-view? Lawrence Okoli and Makabu?
Take that to the motherland.
It is 2 belts, y'all.
You heard me?
Oh, take him to Nigeria?
Africa?
Take it to Africa. Zaire? Yo, so what about at the 175-pound division? Okay. Let's do... Yeah.
Let's do.
It's tough.
Ooh.
It's tough. Okay, so it would have to be Al got the game on smash in that aspect. He owns too many fighters. It's just so hard to not do an Al Heyman fucking fighter. They still got Fat Meng Rang, and he retired. All right. I got it. Gilberto Ramirez, Marcus Brown, $40 pay-per-view. Are you buying it? Marcus Brown definitely a free agent at this point, I think. Like, we ain't seen Marcus in the ring in mad long. And if he's not a free agent, Al definitely cutting him loose because, look, he ain't had him in fighting. What he ain't fight since which fight? Was the John Pascal?
Yes.
Was that even last year, or am I, like, over-exaggerating here?
Ooh.
I got a caller, though. Remember, we looking for non-Crawford pay-per-views because I've already given you one. And I'm going to throw another Crawford pay-per-view out there for $40 that I'll be willing to buy. Black Prime, give me my cut. You ready?
Which one, champ?
Because I had the brain fart earlier and I forgot because we just had him on the show. He didn't mention him, and he mentioned how easy it is to make 40. But truth of the matter, they got fucking history. And we could go through the feed and find Regis talking hella shit about Crawford when Crawford was moving up, trying to act like Crawford was avoiding him. So that's still a good pay-per-view. I'm sure Regis will gain the 7 pounds to fight Crawford for a belt on pay-per-view for a nice check.
I love that fight. And I think that's an easy to do fight.
Why?
Because I think both guys, you know, they the type of guys that just put their pride to the side, like, yo, let's make it happen. You say you better than me, I think I'm better than you.
And it's like Probellum. That's they free agents themselves, you know. They ain't rocking with nobody. But it looks like I got Raymond in Texas. What up?
Hey, what's good, TBV? How y'all doing today?
Straight.
I know you said you didn't want to talk about no more Crawford pay-per-views, but what about Crawford versus Castano, man? Like, Castano had 2 good fights with Charlo. Crawford trying to get at.
I'll take it. I'll take it. But do you think Al is ready to cut Castano loose or let him? You know what I'm saying? Let him. The way he did with Felix Diaz and John Molina, like when he cut them dudes loose, they was like, at the end.
It was done. Yeah, and I do think that Al gonna try to hold, Castano and Fundora, them dudes. He want them to fight Spence. But like I said, I just feel like that'll be a good fight. I'd be willing to pay $40, $50 for it on BLK Prime. Like I said, I just, ain't nobody else trying to fight, so that'll be a good one for a storyline.
What did you think of my Triple G Crawford? Would you pay for that?
I mean, I'll pay for it. I don't think Triple G is. I mean, at 160, that's a lot. I think that's a lot for Crawford to go to.
I mean, don't forget, Kell Brook did it. Don't forget, Kell Brook did it. He ain't got the skills of Crawford. Nobody ever talked about Kell Brook, not even in his prime, the way they talk about Crawford.
You're right, and I didn't think Kell Brook should have did it because you see how that ended for him. But Triple G is not that dude anymore. Like I do think.
Don't forget, Khan did it. Khan did it. Khan did it. Those dudes was lesser.
Khan did do it.
No disrespect to them, but they weren't Crawford.
They weren't. And Triple G is not. He's not that dude.
He's 40 now too, bro.
If he goes up to beat. Yeah, if he goes up to beat Triple G, or if he goes up to fight Triple G and he wins, I don't think people will give him a whole lot of credit unless he stops him because Canelo didn't do it.
Damn, somebody said they'll pay $85 for Crawford Ennis.
I mean, that's what you're gonna have to pay because that's what Showtime gonna charge you for it. So
hell yeah, that's the normal. That's the normal price. That's a Showtime price.
Yeah. I mean, you ain't got no choice for that. But like I said, I mean, them dudes at 147. I think somebody said it in the chat earlier. PBC got 147 locked up. They basically have 154 locked up. Like, Crawford's really not. He taking what he can.
Nah, he could fight Fundora. Fundora with Sebastian. If they make the right offer to Sebastian and Samson, I mean, Fundora is with Samson. If they make the right offer to Samson, he gonna play ball. You see how Fortuna was on every network.
Yeah, that's true. Like I said, I just, I feel like it's a lot of fights that can be made. $40, $50, whatever the case may be. $80 is a lot for any fight, regardless of who the fight is. I mean, even Bud and Spence, like $80 is a lot for most people. But like I said, I just feel like it's a lot of fights that they can make. And I did see someone in the chat say, just do be out there for purse bids. BLK Prime can be out there for purse bids, put fights together. But the top names, the guys that are going to attract, the most views.
I don't like purse bids though, bro. I mean, look at Marv and them. You know what I mean? They overbid and they gave Regis and fucking Cepeda a good ass check, and then the fans ain't even show up, man. So it's tough. But it looks like I got a guess. Oh shit, Demetrius Andre, he about to cook us. Andre, what up, champ? What? My producer ain't even tell me you was coming on, champ. What? We was just talking about you. That's so crazy. Bro, I'ma just go right there. Like, Al pretty nice, huh? You feel like, I know you feel like, yo, Al gotta be a solid dude. Like, I didn't think this would happen. And obviously I know that I'm ignorant from the outside looking in. I don't see your contracts or nothing, but like, we all just didn't think you would ever get back to the PBC side. You got to be in a happy space, right?
Yeah, man, I'm always been in a happy space, man. I'm just letting you guys do your thing, talk your talk, and don't know anything that's going on, and then I come through like, Yous, I got food.
So,
but it's all good, though. Feel me?
How did it end up being Damon? Like, cause that's where I really think Al is like, yo, I rock with Andre. We gonna put him in the mix of things. Like, instead of throwing you to the wolves, giving you the fight you've always been asking for, he's like giving you a introduction fight to the Showtime audience.
I mean, listen. I mean, if that's what they wanted to do, that's what they wanted to do. I don't know what you mean by wolf. I am that. If you step into the ring with me, so I'm ready for that. So whatever the situation need may be, I'm willing and able to step in the ring with any of them. I only came over here for Jamal Charlo. There's no other reason for me to be here to be fighting the Nickerson as anybody else out there. So at the end of the day, what we talking about?
So do you think Charlo will actually face you? He's been out the ring like 800 and something days, man.
I mean, I can say the same thing. Not once, but twice. So, I mean, at the end of the day, we're going to really see what it is. When I was on the zone, Munguia, Billy Joe, Triple G, they did the whole, boohoo thing too. Now, and then when I was over there, they was screaming the whole child fight. Now I'm over here. So let's see what we can, we're going to see what it is at the end of the day.
So is this a multiple fight deal or?
We're just going to do one fight at a time. That's all that matters,
Well, hopefully they could get it for you because we definitely been waiting for that one for quite some time. Now, what's your thought on Carlos Adames? Because we were at the WBC convention, or are you done with 160 before I even asked that?
Yeah, I'm at 168, bro.
Okay. No, I know Damon fight is at 168, but I didn't know because Charlo is 160, so I don't know if you're willing to fight Charlo non-strap or you going to face him for his WBC belt.
Nah, he can't stay there for much longer either.
Okay, so he's moving up. Because that's what I was going to say. Your thoughts on Carlos Adames, who's basically the mandatory and waiting. And also, he told the convention, like, don't strip him. I want to fight the champion.
Yeah, that's not my concern.
What's your thoughts, though, now that you are at 68 over there on the PBC side? It looks like Benavidez and plan is all but a done deal for March. Thoughts on the fight, and then obviously on facing the winner. That's a huge fight.
Yeah, of course. That is something that I'm looking forward to because, at the end of the day, I'm in the 68 division. It's new characters. It's a new playing field, and I believe, them guys will take the challenge. But we'll, again, since they did it, it's only right. I come through and I'm like, yo, Charlo, bro. That's it. It's only right.
What you mean since they did it?
Benavidez and Plant came to terms, and they dislike each other. They talk shit amongst each other, but they're smart enough to know, yo, you get paid by fighting, so let's make it happen.
For sure. But how did you feel about Charlo finally coming out, but he's calling out, Dimitri Bivol at 75 and someone else who he had like two call-outs when he came out that night for that fight. Do you remember?
I just remember the Bivol one.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on him not looking like he's even looking for 68 and instead 75 for a Dimitri Bivol shot?
I don't know what he's doing, bro. I don't know what he's doing. Nobody knows what he's doing, but at the end of the day, that's not realistic. That's like me being on the zone and everybody like Jamal Charlo over there on Showtime. Come on, man. We're going around the circles again. That's what's going on, bro.
And I'm just trying to, and that's why we asking you these questions because
people and the journalists and the reporters say what they say, but now I'm here again, and then it's like, yo, let's make these things happen. And you guys are like letting him run around with this whole Bivol shit. You can sit there and say, yo, exactly what happened when Dimitri was on the zone. They were screaming Charlo. Why would you be screaming somebody on another network? Why are you using that and then you want to use it?
Well,
doesn't make any sense.
Just for the facts, we definitely told him, the opposite. I want him to fight as mandatory because everybody called Canelo a duck for taking franchise, for not facing Charlo. Now, Charlo's in the same position, and he calling out, even if he fight you, even if he fight Canelo, even if he fight Dimitri, he doing the same thing that got done to him. He's not fighting the mandatory. He's treating the mandatory less than, and that's what happened to him. So that's the reason I had brought Carlos up. But I hear you, man. Only reason we ask you about other people is because we know that Charlo right now is like you said, we don't know what he's doing. So we can't guarantee you going to get to fight him.
Absolutely.
Nah, of course not. But I'm going to put the pressure like the pressure's been towards my way for a long time now. And I'm going to continue to do that. Again, nobody thought this was going to happen, and look where I'm at. I'm here to make it happen, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing, and I'm trying to get in there and put my legacy and let people know, like, yeah, win, lose, or draw, bro. I'm willing and I'm able to fight.
I like it. I like it, man. I like it.
I like it, especially because
Oh, you
Got
like
the
it? I
name
thought I
joke
heard you
there.
talking shit though too one time. I heard y'all thought you
You
talking
probably
shit on there.
did. Yeah, you probably
I heard you
did,
talking
champ.
shit. Oh, you like something now? You like it now? Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
mean, that wasn't announced then, though, champ. You gotta realize you just announced. This was just announced. You
Yeah,
get what I'm
nothing
saying?
was announced though. Nothing other than me trying to fight Zach Parker, which I had got injured.
Why you
The
did
second,
that, champ? Can I know why you didn't just fight Johnny Beck? Why, like, how is Zach Parker any more popular than Johnny Beck? They the same.
because I am not fighting at 160.
Oh, so you just can't make weight no more. You was
Yeah,
ready
bro,
to
I'm
move
going
up.
up to like 160 is over for me.
So the whole talk after the first cancellation with the Parker fight of you coming back down to 60, that was all cap.
Not on your
Who,
part, but
who
just
said
in
that though?
general.
Who said that I was coming back to 160? Me?
No,
Yeah, because you hadn't officially vacated your belt. Remember,
Of
you had
course, it's business. It's business at the end of the day, but I never said I was going back down. It's business at the end of the day. Of course, I'm going to try to do what everybody else does, hold on until there's a situation. If Charlo wants to tangle at 160, I'm like, okay, maybe I suffer to do that. But if not, there's no point for me to be there anymore, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's just business moves right there.
For sure. I mean, again, it's some of those things need clarification because of the fact that it went down that way. It left people believing you possibly still want to fight at 60.
Yeah, but who don't do that? Everybody does that. Every champion that goes up still holds on to the belt they had on the bottom.
Champ,
That's something that's always done.
I gotta hit you with the quick little jab because not everybody. The man you trying to fight, he didn't do that. He stood there. Julian Williams was talking that shit to him, that hot shit, and so was the public. We thought he was gonna duck Julian. You know it. And what Charlo said, I can't make the weight. I'm gonna make the weight to fight him because y'all think I'm avoiding him. Just saying, champ. It did happen. It did happen. You remember now or no?
He fought Julian Williams. Yeah, I know the fight, but I don't know. I'm not into their conversations. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, okay, woo, woo, woo. But okay, let's say Demetrius Andrade. Why not make that fight happen, bro? You know, Julian Williams is not me. Of course, that's a fight to be made. Clearly.
For sure, for sure.
Did you watch the Bentley and Johnny Beck fight? And if so, what was your thoughts?
Now, I didn't really tune in. I seen like little quick highlights. But at the end of the day, man, like come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I didn't see it, but I tuned in a little bit on the Zach Parker shit, man. He got a thumb jam and he quit. Come on, bro. Like, let's just get real with the situations, bro. Like, come on, my talent, my skills, and the people I'm really trying to get in the ring with compared to what we just mentioned. Like, these guys are nobody unless you use my name.
What do you think? What do you think now that John Ryder beat Parker? Looks like he's next up for Canelo. Somebody.
They talking about him in the UK with Canelo.
Yeah, looks like Canelo's making a trip across the pond. Just your thoughts on that? I know that's a fight you've wanted.
It's just more bullshit. Just more bullshit, bro. That's just what it is. Another easy fight. Another situation for him to just go in and say I'm the best by fighting not disrespecting John Ryder, but come on, bro, he's not the best.
Champ, how difficult was that situation for you and your family when you and Canelo got into it? Did it die right there, or did it continue and live on social media? Was his fans attacking you? Because I feel like after you came at him in that press conference, you stopped. And it was hot at the time. Like, even though, he got famous with the whole payday phrase, it still had to do with you. So your name was still in the headlines, but then it just stopped. It felt like you was like, yo, I don't even want to talk about him no more.
Nah, I did my thing. I did my Rocky Balboa shit when I put the faces on the characters, man. I did my thing, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not just going to sit there and, like, rely on chasing down Canelo when Canelo don't want to do it. He'd rather fight John Ryder. like at the end of the day, like, as the reporters and stuff, they also have to stop letting the situation like Canelo, or I know the truth, bro. You can't even ask Canelo questions because you won't be able to have interviews with him. You can't give him real backlash because you will never speak to him. I understand it's a business for everybody, bro. Everybody wants conversations with people, but if you mention Demetrius Andrade something to a name, there's no conversation. There's no questions.
You got to admit though, champ. I mean, John Ryder off the Danny and now the part. I mean, he ain't the worst of options. You know
For a
what I'm saying?
tune-up,
Yeah, of
right?
course he is. Of course he's the worst of options when you got Jamal Charlo, when you got Demetrius Andrade, when you got the rematch with Bivol, when you got other guys that's been champion
But he
as
coming
long
off
in the
surgery.
same weight class. In the same weight classes as him.
I mean,
but ain't he coming off surgery?
Yeah, he coming off the surgery. It's a tune-up fight.
Oh, okay, so that's cool.
I ain't gonna lie. I honestly ain't agree with you. Like, I'd rather see him fight John Ryder over Jamal Charlo. Like
because Charlo's inactive.
Exactly. Like
I know
ain't
you
see-
making the
Yo,
face,
champ. Like,
hold on, let me
understand.
Inactive.
You don't
What the
understand.
hell? Inactive? Yo, your boy
Demetrius,
got a
you
hot
gotta
beat.
understand. You gotta understand. The last time Charlo fought, bro, your dreads wasn't even at your shoulder, champ. Like I used to have hair when last time Jamal fought. You know what I'm saying? That was so long ago. I want to say that was the year of the pandemic. Like,
wasn't it June 19th?
No, bro. He fought. That was the closed pay-per-view. The closed pay-per-view that they did.
I'm looking it up. It was
September.
last fight.
That's what you guys are good at.
No,
You guys
June.
are
I
good
was
at
right. I
typing
was
in-
right. I was right, champ. It was June 19th
Of what year?
of 21.
Oh, so you wrong. It ain't been no 800 days.
Since the defense of his WBC.
Since the defense.
Mandatory.
Yo, man, you sound like a
mandatory,
Canelo
mandatory.
fan over there, bro. You sound like a Canelo fan. You rather see him fight John Ryder than Jamal Charlo because he's inactive? What type of shit is that, bro? What kind of excuse is that?
Well, because you know the thing will be is, oh,
One
man.
guy-
If
Charlo-
I'm
guy-
inactive,
hold on.
I'm inactive.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
inactive
but
too. What that
one
mean?
guy-
Don't fight me?
One guy has fought
Because then
and
there's
beat.
an excuse. If you lose Demetrius, then
You know how
people
this
going to be
shit
like,
is.
man, if Demetrius would have just been active, if he would have caught him right off that DAZN deal, you know, because you had activity, you know you sharper when you active or no. Am I wrong? And you tell us, teach us.
Listen, at the end of the day, in a situation like that, you take the opportunity. If it's presented to you, but if Canelo's not offering that, of course not, bro. Come on.
But that don't mean that Jamal's at his best. That don't mean he's going to give us the best fight possible. That means he took his payday.
I think he took the opportunity to fight. Because it won't happen again. It won't happen again, probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing promised, bro. Like, I don't understand why you guys are acting like this shit's promised.
No, I get it. But
So
that don't mean
if I'm off for a whole year and they like, yo, Canelo said let's tangle, I'm gonna be like, yeah, let's do it.
But then that means you also.
But
may
it's not
be
Jamal
100%.
Charlo saying no, though. We're not talking about Charlo saying no. We're talking about Canelo not even having the words to be like, yeah, let's make that happen. You talk about fighting John Ryder, though. Come on, bro. How much longer are we gonna keep allowing this to happen?
I'm just saying, I think everybody's entitled to a tune-up, especially if you fighting the types of fighters that Canelo's fighting, Andre. And I don't know how y'all get mad at this dude with his resume. He fought everybody. Like, you know what a nemesis is?
Listen, I understand he has fought people. His
lot
Golden Boy
of
did a
people.
great job putting him in at the tail end of a lot of great fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he fought prime Trout coming off the biggest win of his career off of Cotto. Then he fought prime Laura, okay? Then he
And
fought
got
prime.
beat. And pretty
then he
much got
fought-
beat.
And that's okay, but he fought him. Then he fought prime Triple G.
Yo, champ, and then you talk
He
about
definitely
John
fought.
Ryder.
He definitely fought. He
And
definitely
prime
fought.
Canelo. I mean,
Champ.
prime Mayweather. Like, yo, that's a
Prime
lot of.
Mayweather, bro. Come on, Mayweather was 37 years old, bro. How's that? How you? So how you mean he's in his
He
prime?
never lost a slit. He never
Yeah,
lost
of course,
a slit.
because he's of course. I'm just saying, I'm just saying when we talk about prime time, there's like
And
an
on top
age
of
during
that,
prime.
Think
We're talking
about
an
that.
age.
So
We're
so
talking
now
about
we
an
just
age during
mentioned
prime, though.
we just mentioned one fighter that fought 5 people thought would beat him. 5. You can't even mention another fight in fucking boxing history to do that.
Then
No. Give him one time. I want you to take one shot to name another fighter that fought 5 people the public thought they would beat. That's like me. That's like you
Come on,
fighting
man. I
Jamal.
can say Oscar De La Hoya. I can say Floyd Mayweather. I can mention mad names, bro. What are you talking about?
Who Oscar fought the people thought was going to beat him? Felix or Corte? Which one? Name them. Because we gotta count
Definitely
five.
okay. Definitely
We
okay.
gotta count
okay.
five. We gotta
I'm
count
just saying
five.
though. I'm just saying though. If I had a computer, I would right now. If I'm next to my computer, I can do
Well, look,
the
I
whole.
got my
I
computer,
can
champ.
stop.
I got my computer. Hold
Pull
on,
him
hold on,
up.
Ness. I got
Pull
my
him
computer.
up.
I got my computer, and you
All right,
shitting
I
on
name
John
him. You
Ryder.
pull him up.
You shitting.
Name
Hold
it.
on.
Name it. No, let him
I
name it.
just said Floyd Mayweather. Sugar Shane Mosley. Sugar
Okay,
Shane
hold
Mosley.
on. No. Slow down, champ. Because now you gotta tell me 5 people. No. You said Floyd Mayweather. Now who the hell Floyd fought?
No, he's saying for Oscar.
Oh, for Oscar. You saying for Oscar? Okay, so Oscar. You saying Floyd? Ike Corte. He was supposed to lose to Ike Corte.
Yeah,
Felix
Bernard
Trinidad.
Hopkins.
Bernard Hopkins.
And
That's 4.
who else? Who he fought? Did he fight like Whitaker some shit?
I'm gonna give you
Didn't
this
he fight
one.
Whitaker? Didn't he fight Whitaker?
Bro,
Pernell Whitaker. I think he did, but I'm gonna give him.
Sweet Pea. Yeah, he called him late though.
But what about the other dude from that he lost to? So we'll give you that one. We'll give you.
All right, that's one. That's one. We're done. We ain't got. That's all.
Oh, how you gonna be done? That's a legend.
Hold on.
You just said one.
Hold on,
Oscar's legend.
Demetrius though. I want to know how is John Ryder so bad when that's the
I'm
highest.
not saying he's bad though. I'm not saying he's bad.
You did.
I didn't say he's bad. I didn't say he's bad. I'm just saying like how is that?
Because
how is that enticing? How is that enticing the people,
He's the highest
bro?
ranked. He's the highest ranked available opponent. Ring got him number 3 champ. Canelo the champ. David and Caleb, they tied up. So next in line is John Ryder after the huge upset.
Now Canelo, now everybody's tied up. So John Ryder, yeah, it's cool, bro. Like you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever, I get it.
But he's been telling y'all to fight each other, and I know you've been
Man,
trying.
he been. When you talk about I've been telling people myself, let's make fights happen. What the fuck niggas talking about? He been. I don't sit there and worry about what the fuck he says, bro.
Listen, but I said
I've been running up on people since day one to make fights happen. Now listen to what Canelo was saying, bro.
But you was on the wrong side. Now you on the right side.
I'm on the side to make all the fights happen because within
bit,
my
Chin, so you don't cut
contract,
your face off.
within my contracts, I'm able to do third party dancing. So at the end of the day, if the third party
back up so you don't cut your face off.
Oh,
there you go.
So in the third party dancing, I'm able to go anywhere, bro, if they want to make it happen.
In this new deal.
In all my deals.
Even when you was with the zone, you was able to leave
all
the
my
zone.
deals. Why you think they was calling for him to come over here or me to go over there, bro? All my deals is like that.
And you still couldn't get the big fight.
It's it's network shit too. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Terence Crawford and Earl Spence. And they're not going to let him go anywhere else unless the fight's here. It's showtime. You know what I'm saying? Like, if not, it won't happen. Bro, it's common sense.
You brought up Crawford, man. Black Prime said they're going to be doing 6 pay-per-view events next year. If he can't get the Earl fight, who would you be willing to pay that $40 to watch your brand T-Bud fight on pay-per-view?
Listen, man, I support him no matter who he fights. You know what I'm saying? He's the man. He's somebody that's, trying to make some things happen. If it's not coming his way, it ain't coming his way. But at the end of the day, I'm an advocate of boxing. I want to see all my people in the sport of boxing make it, bro. This shit is not easy. Ain't no 401ks, ain't no insurance, ain't no benefits, ain't none of that stuff, bro. You have to do what you have to do. So if I can help anybody in the sport of boxing by throwing $40, bro, of course I'm gonna help. Don't matter who it is.
This might not sound realistic to you as an opponent for Crawford, but what do you think about Gennady? He's 40. He really ain't got no more pay-per-views left, right? I mean, unless PBC throw him a Charlo fight, which you won't be happy about, he's at 160, still got 2 belts, 40 years old. Kell Brook moved up to 60. Khan moved up to 60 to face Canelo. Those guys have never been mentioned in the media to be as good as Bud. Can he pull it off with Gennady, in your opinion?
Now, I'm not going to talk on some hypothetical stuff, bro. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, Gennady Golovkin still has power. Yeah, he might be a little slower, but that's a whole different, like, that's not even a real conversation for me right now.
Too much power, then you saying?
Just not realistic.
Why? Nah, I just mentioned 2 welterweights that moved up to 60, and so did Ray Leonard. He didn't he fight Hagler at 60?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why Triple G? Why would Triple G do that? I just don't understand why he would.
Who else he gonna fight?
Because he ain't got no more pay-per-view options left, Andre. Like you said, it's prize fighting. It's about
Well, what
money.
is this real conversation? Is this something people have been talking? Like Gennady Golovkin said he'll fight him.
You got
is
Black
this something,
Prom.
or we just like making some stuff up, bro? I'm not
The
here
real
for that.
conversation is this: you got a brand new company who just paid Crawford $10 million to fight, and they saying they doing another 6 events. So they
That's
can't
6
do them.
pay-per-views.
They can't do them with you. They can only do them with free agents. So Bud is a free agent because of the stage in which Golovkin is in his career. Then that's why. Looks like we lost him. But yeah, man, that was unexpected. I think he should have warned us about that. Did you know?
Yeah, and I actually told you before the show started.
Well, we got Tony until we get him back. Tony D, what up?
Tony!
Yo, man.
What's up, brother?
Yo, man.
Yo.
You hear me?
Yes.
We hear you.
Yo, can you hear me, man? Yeah?
Tony, we do hear you. We just need you to go ahead and talk. All right. If you're on Twitter Spaces, go ahead and retweet that. Let's get some callers in here. If you want to talk, you want to, voice your opinion, go ahead and request to speak. And I'm waiting on the producer to let me know if Andre is done or if he's got bad service. If not,
we
might be done.
Might be.
We do got plenty of callers, but you got to, call in, hit that 1 and or be ready to talk.
That was good, champ. It looks like a lot of the people definitely enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get his frustration.
Brandon, the interview wasn't over, champ. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. And he didn't tell us there was a limit. So if there was a limit in terms of time, you should have led with that. So, you can't be mad we didn't ask the pager. I will admit, you did tell me he was coming on once this morning, I think.
Yeah, it was like right after the morning show.
After you told me we had canceled Barrero, or I told you he was canceled because of the... But yeah, I mean, we got him. I guess he ain't like it. I don't think service dropped. I think he ain't like...
No, I think service.
You think? I think he ain't like the question.
No, I mean, he wouldn't have came on, champ. I think it was a service.
I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up since we ain't got no callers. Everybody's just listening, man. I got to go. It's lunchtime. That's GTO, Instagram, and Twitter.
Danny, we are the Boxing Voice. Make sure to tune in today, 4 p.m. Pacific,
Yes, got my
7
Border
p.m.
Wars show.
Eastern. I will not be a part of it as I will be out in the field getting that work in. Let's make sure we get all the super chats. But make sure to tune in once again, 4 p.m.
We got 2 callers now.
Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern.
They said he got frustrated when pointing out the facts. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I think it's that the fighters just don't be knowing, like, resumes and all that stuff, man. What up, Ron boy?
Yeah.
We hear you, Ron. What up? You there?
Yeah, Slim, not so fast, man. Y'all, what is going on with this Bud and Triple G shit y'all talking about, man?
I mean, we just looking for possible opponents.
Yeah, I got you. Let's take Triple G out this shit. You know what the best possible opponent is? If Bud move up, it's Tony Harrison.
Harrison.
You make Bud versus like Prime.
That is a good fight.
That's a hell of a fight. That is a hell of a fight.
The issue is that if he ain't gonna give him Earl and he ain't gonna give him Jamel.
Yeah. He ain't gonna give him Earl. He ain't gonna give him Mel, right? You go with Tony.
Is he gonna give him Tony?
So you think Tony get the fight? Like you think Al would give it to him?
Yeah, I think Tony would. I think Tony will be allowed to fight on Black Prime. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Some people feel that some people feel that it'd be all of Al's fighters.
I don't think that's true. I think
no.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Because we already got that fight. Like the trilogy's already built in. Why would I give you to Crawford and ruin a potential trilogy? I already did the work. The only reason you picking Tony is because I made him popular.
Yeah, so now you try to tell me they gonna keep Tony away from Bud too.
I mean, think about what they sent Bud. What did they send Bud over there? They sent
I got you.
They sent them
John
Molina, Felix Diaz, and then they sent them a retired Porter. Come on, bro. They not sending no new guys over there.
Yeah, you might be right, but damn. I mean, Tony done dropped. I mean, it seemed like Tony left a lot of bread on the table. Tony should have got that fucking Costa Zoo fight. I mean, that Tim Zoo fight too, though. But I mean, it is what it is. I was just trying to jump one out there before y'all roll, but I like the Tony and Bud shit. I'm gonna be real with you.
Can you think of another pay-per-view Black Prime can do?
Oh, yeah,
it don't gotta be.
Y'all said Bud and Prograde. Y'all said Bud and Prograde. I thought was one. I thought that was. I think that's.
But remember, it don't gotta be Bud.
Yeah.
Is that company?
Yeah. And my other one was. Oh yeah, my other one was bringing Mikey back out of retirement and him running with Brona again.
Mikey.
For 2.0.
Okay.
Yeah, Mikey love that.
Yo,
Mikey love that money.
I did see an article where he said he was thinking about a comeback.
Yeah, Mikey love that breed. He will come back and fight Brona. He'll come back and fight a couple of motherfuckers if you pay him. Mikey will fight anybody if you pay him. And Black Prime got the money, so we can name about 5 fighters that Mikey will fight for some money. So we don't even gotta do. We can just go. He'll fight anybody for some money. Let's just keep it 100 with Mikey. So you can just line them up. Mikey will fight him if the money right. Let's just keep it real. You dig? So that's all I got. I got Lil Mikey coming back fighting whoever, and I have Bud and Tony. I can do a lot more, but I ain't trying to hold y'all. I got Charles Conwell too fighting. Who did I have out? Charles Conwell versus Erickson Lubin, but I don't know if that's pay-per-view worthy though.
And you got to consider again, like, why would Al send Lubin to Black?
Yeah, but it's Lubin. Come on, man. He can't protect all of them. I mean, not protect. I keep saying protect, but come on, he gotta let somebody go. I mean, the dates ain't even. He ain't even got enough dates for all these motherfuckers. So he can't even sacrifice Lubin for Charles Conwell.
Still a popular name. Conwell. Who more popular? Yeah. Who more popular, Lubin or Conwell? Who more people know? Who been on bigger cards?
Lubin, but. For the diehards, I think it's even. You dig what I'm telling you? A lot of the diehards like myself, I've been fucking with Charles Conwell for years. I fucks with him hard. I think he deserved his shot. I think Lubin is a good name that he could possibly grab. You dig what I'm telling you? Because I can't think of another name that's out there that he could possibly get. And we know that PBC got a stronghold on that shit, but they might let Lubin go. I don't know, man. They might. But who knows? I think, but that was my other joint. I can do a dozen more, but I don't want to get. And Donaire, you can even throw Donaire out there. So, shit, Donaire got a couple fights he can make out there because Donaire go with the money at too. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So, but then I ain't trying to hold you. I just wanted to throw that Tony versus. But damn, now she fucked my shit up. Oh, you think? God damn, man.
I'm trying to think who Donaire could fight on pay-per-view.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm trying. Who could he fight on pay-per-view?
No, especially at that weight.
Yeah, I mean they did say they want to rock with Latinos too, though. They definitely said that they diverse.
No, but I'm saying I'm trying to think who at that weight is a free agent that he could fight. I don't see it.
The Maloney's, right? One of the Maloney's, they not signed a top rank, or are they?
Yep, both of them. But who next?
Let me see. We got Liam. What up?
Hello?
What up, Liam?
What's up, man? Yeah, something you said earlier about like I had to call in because you said that Black Prime considered their event like with Bud a success, right?
Yeah.
But they put out a statement. They put out a statement like a couple weeks after the fight happened, and they said that the threshold was around 50,000 buys, whether it would be successful or not. And 50,000 buys times $40 is less than 2 million. So if that's a success, they capping as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you gonna tell somebody what's a success to them.
I mean, as far as like ROI, you know what I'm saying? You can't. You probably like Abyssinian's post
So wait a
was the
minute. So
fucking.
wait a minute. So wait a minute. You saying that businesses are run event per event, or there is an annual or quarterly?
Well, whether it's annual or quarterly, they invested a certain amount for this event, and this event produced only 2 million.
Okay, but this is
You know
not
what I
the
mean?
end of the year. You know, this ain't the end of that quarter. What if the investment in that first event was to make a splash, to get recognition and eyeballs so that the other pay-per-views are more successful? You didn't know them. They had to do
I get what you're
something
saying.
to get you to know them.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like you were pushing the narrative like, oh, we're gonna come out with these 6 pay-per-views because we had such a success. I think they were gonna come out with those pay-per-views regardless of the outcome of
I
Bud's
mean,
fight.
those are their
You know what
words.
I'm saying?
I could screen share the press release. Those are their words, you know. They feel it was a success. It says after a
Okay.
productive introduction into the pay-per-view boxing, into the world of pay-per-view boxing, BLK Prime, a Silicon Valley-based video-on-demand tech company, is full steam ahead for 2023. BLK's prime vision is to produce 6 major pay-per-view events in 2023, showcasing some of the biggest fights in boxing. I mean,
Okay, I got.
I don't see no
My,
narratives.
my last point, right? Bud is not fighting Triple G, right?
Why?
I think I mentioned this. Bud is not fighting Triple G, right? I think I
Why?
mentioned this before about Triple G when he signed his multi-deal with DAZN. It included equity in the company, so he's a company guy for life. He's not fighting outside of DAZN. And I think the only 2 guys he's gonna fight is Munguia
I
or
mean,
Nikita.
but then Andre just come on the show and prove to us that even while he was with the zone, he had a clause in his contract that he could do
Yeah,
business with
but he
anybody.
ain't have equity.
I mean, it don't matter though.
No, but it kind of does because that's like, bro,
How?
because
So you saying AJ can't fight nowhere else? You think that? That's what you think? You about to die on that
Yeah,
sword? You about to die on that sword because he got equity?
I don't know that.
Man,
Does he
you
though?
crazy. You crazy, man.
But
He had a whole,
but
he had a
the only
totally,
two
he had a,
people
remember he had a totally separate deal with Sky Sports. Like we can't just assume.
I guarantee you, the only 2 he gonna fight is Munguia and the kid White Chocolate, Nikita Ababi on Matchroom.
Uh huh.
Him or Munguia, they the only 2 he gonna fight, so he can relinquish the belt and keep that in house. That's my call, man. Thanks, appreciate that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Black Prime would be willing to work with DAZN, the bigger company. What matters is would DAZN be willing to work with Black Prime to make that big pay-per-view? That's a huge pay-per-view. I've been calling for that. Vito, what up? I mean, Khan moved up. I don't know why. Like, Khan moved up to fight a Prime Canelo. Vito, going once. Vito, going twice. Jonathan Sims, what up?
What up, Ness? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yo, excellent job, man. Thanks for getting Boo Boo on the show. All right, so let's clean some of
That's
this stuff
Brandon.
up.
That's Brandon.
Yeah, thanks, Brendan. Let's clean some of this stuff up. Floyd has equity in PBC, but he rooted for Fury to beat Wilder. So I mean, I don't understand that point. I'm with
Equity in
you.
PBC and just had a fight on the zone. Like, I mean, these people be tripping with this.
Like people just be tripping. Then the last caller, you know what I mean? Like, bro, just because they don't tell you all the details and then you throw out a term like ROI, well, if you know what ROI is, then you should understand that they're not going to tell you how they're generating all their profits. They could have marketing deals. They could have dual business deals. Deals could be multi-source, single source. Like, bro, stop it. You just did some quick math, and it's not that simple. I tell you what, Ness has had numerous and prominent people on this show, HBO execs. Go back and listen to them, and they will tell you how stuff is generated. It's not just off the success of the pay-per-view sales, bro. So no, it's not just based off that. And my thing is, until Black Prime bellies up, what does it matter what they make? Long as they give you fights, why do you care what they make? That's just buffoonery. Uh, to Boo Boo, I'm with you. There is no 401k, there's no health insurance, but that's on the fighters because y'all don't know y'all worth. Y'all should have been anteed up and forced these belts, commissions, or these managers to provide y'all with health insurance, to provide y'all with 401ks. Y'all aren't even smart enough to have language in y'all contracts to punish a fighter for cheating. So stop it. Y'all don't know y'all value, so why should we value y'all? Ness, I'm with you. The only thing I disagreed with you was pushing this narrative of Earl possibly fighting Keith. But then again, I don't have a leg to stand on because the man just said during the Frank Martin fight that he never said he wasn't fighting nobody. So I don't know what to believe because he went after Crawford talking about some be a man of your word. You said you wasn't never coming to my fights, but here we are talking about him fighting somebody he said he would never fight for 3 years running. So I mean, it just goes to show you like this boxing shit just goes in circles. I know y'all don't want to hear about morals and values, but I mean, obviously it don't matter, and I should just let that shit go. It's about what you said today. So today I may say fuck everybody in TBV, but tomorrow I may say I love everybody in TBV, and that's just what y'all go off of what I say today. So I'm with you though, Ness. It's a bunch of fuckery going around, but this is the sport that we love and enjoy, right?
Yeah, it definitely is the sport I love. That's why I'm trying to make this super fight, Crawford Triple G.
I don't think they fight. I don't see that fight happening. And Bud might get stopped.
What?
Yeah, he might get stopped, bro.
Come on,
I
Triple
mean,
G, slow as molasses.
he is, but like there's weight classes for a reason.
You
There's weight
right.
classes.
You right. He just can't fight like he normally. He gotta be more boxer than puncher.
But we talking about Terence Bud Crawford.
Yeah, but he ain't never
That's
been in there with a puncher like this, so he ain't never had to be this cautious. I think
well,
he got the boxing ability to be that cautious.
and I'm glad you mentioned that. And that is one thing I do disagree with you. And I think the fighters stand on the opposite end about like tune-ups and who they've been in there with, and you know, like these dudes been doing this their whole career. Like this is your profession. If you're not ready when the opportunity comes, you never gonna be ready. And we don't know who Crawford has sparred. We don't know how hard Crawford has been hit. So
I mean, we
what
know
we
for sure he sparred Steve Nelson. That's why I'm like, yo, why these dudes think it's not possible? Like he literally has in-house sparring all the
and that's
time.
and you got a great point with that. You do have a great point. I don't
Dude,
know how hard Steve hit.
168. He 168 when he got to step on a scale the day before the weigh-in. So how much of fucking does Steven Nelson weigh in camp? Y'all be tripping.
I don't know, and that's a good point. The only thing I'll say is this: I don't know if Steven Nelson is hitting as hard as Triple G, and we both know he ain't as skilled as Triple G. So, do Bud have a chance? Absolutely, but that is a dangerous fight for no reason. That's my thing. I just what's the purpose of
The
taking that? Like,
purpose
what
is
did he?
history, bro. You gonna move up, get 2 belts from Triple G.
He do got belts. He do got belts. You got a point there. That's whoo, whoo. That like when I hear that, it makes me question if you care about the man's health. That's a tall fucking task,
What
bro.
you mean? My man 40 years old now.
And the power is the last thing to go,
So
baby.
so 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 a prime Kell Brook took on a prime Triple G and lasted what, 5-6 rounds?
And he ain't never been the same.
And he ain't never been Terence Bud Crawford either. We ain't never say Kell Brook could ever be as good. We ain't never, not even when we thought he was the number, and I ain't never think he was the number one welterweight. I always put it on Thurman, but there was some people after he beat Porter, when Porter was undefeated, called him the number one welterweight, but they never talked about him
Mhm.
the way they talk about Bud. He ain't
I
never
know.
been on the pound for pound list. God damn it! Why are we arguing
And
some shit that? Come on, a man moved
so
up.
for
Like the
women,
fact that I gotta keep repeating how many people moved up to do this
well,
shit.
no, you're right about that. You're right about that. But okay, so he goes up, beats Triple G, then what? He has to stay at that weight.
No,
He
he
can't come down.
don't. No, he don't. We
Well,
just seen Jocasta Valle move up, beat the shit out of girl on Regis car, get them 2 titles, and throw them in the air. She just threw him in the air. Bam just moved up, beat the shit out of Cuadras, took that belt, and threw it at y'all. Stop lying, bro. And y'all know
I
it
know
ain't
that would be
purpose
the
or
catchphrase.
intentional, but no. You ain't got to
It
keep
got,
no belt. You ain't got to defend shit. You can make history. You can move
yeah,
up and
and
make
what happened
history.
to Rory? Look what happened to Rory when he came up and then tried to come back
Bruh,
down. Like
ain't y'all
me,
tired of that shit, man? How many years ago was that? Y'all gonna keep blaming the whole goddamn boxing world because Roy couldn't do it? Didn't Canelo just fucking do it? Oh, my bad, I'm blind. Canelo ain't just move up 2 times to 75, come back down 2 times to 68, and be successful and not look like Roy dumbass? But Roy a legend, so he fucked up for everybody. And everybody
And
who move up and down gonna have the Roy syndrome. No, the
no,
fuck they not. Canelo
you
didn't.
got a point there.
Canelo didn't.
You got a point
Canelo
because
didn't.
Canelo
Get
coming
your
in at
money up.
140.
Get your money up
He
and get the right fucking people to help you fucking get the job done.
No, you got a point there because Canelo started at 140 and he's fought as high as 178. But Canelo is a
Now
specialist.
he's
So
special. See? So Roy wasn't special. I thought Roy was special. I thought Roy was gifted. I thought Roy was all motherfucking
no,
godlike
Let him
skills.
talk, yo,
Roy
Ness. Jesus
Nah,
fucking
because if Roy
Christ.
did it, everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? But now Roy couldn't do it, so because he's this legend that couldn't do it, no other boxer could. But Canelo did it twice. He did it with
yeah, but
Kovalev and Bivol. I mean, he did
Canelo
it
was
with
a more
Kovalev and
disciplined
Bivol.
fighter. He was a more disciplined fighter than Rory. He was
Oh,
more
now we
disciplined.
got more. Come on. I gotta go, Jonathan. You making excuses now. Now you making excuse for a goddamn legend, Hall of Famer.
Those are the facts, though.
Bro, the facts is you ain't seen Canelo piss drunk in between his
Maria!
Maria!
Maria! My man even drinking in between fights and these bums can't beat him. All right, Jonathan. Who next?
Catch us tomorrow. No, today, right?
We got Stunner.
Oh, wow.
Danny be pissed. And we got like 3 callers on Twitter Space. Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Hopefully they drop off. No, let me
Stunner.
stop. Fucking with y'all. I just got to piss. Yo. What up?
Yo.
So as far as like pay-per-views without Crawford for Black Prime,
Let's
how
go.
feasible would it be? How feasible would it be for Black Prime to get Chris Eubank?
I think that's possible. Ain't he with Boxer? And he was just about to do a one-off with the Zone? Yeah, that's possible.
Because I was just looking at the 160 WBC rankings, and he's number 2, and Jaime Munguia is number 1, but it doesn't look like he's trying to enact that anytime soon. And he's also number 2 in the WBO, and I think that dude Janabek is the champion.
Damn,
So I
Munguia's
feel
still fighting?
Yeah, he just had that tune-up, remember? In Mexico or some shit.
Man. I didn't know he
Yeah,
still fought.
He waiting on Triple G to say yes, man. He want them 2 belts.
Fuck out of here, stupid. Talking about he waiting on Triple G.
He is. All right. So you ain't giving him a pass. He didn't take the Charlo fight. He didn't take the Andre fight. If he takes Triple G and beats him for 2 belts, isn't all forgiven?
Man, he ain't taking that.
Oh, you don't think? Man, you crazy. That's the fight he want. That's really the fight he want.
Wait, so the 3 champions are Charlo, Triple G, and the Janabek dude?
That he avoided? Yeah. He said no to all them dudes already. He was supposed to remember. He was supposed to fight the winner Derevyanchenko, Carlos Adames to be the mandatory for Charlo, and he was like, "Nah, I'm good." After he seen Carlos Adames beat the hell out of Derevyanchenko, soon as Derevyanchenko got named, he like, "Yeah, we want the Derevyanchenko fight." Soon as Adames had to fight him, we want the winner. Soon as Adames won, we good.
Definitely. I think if it's possible for them to get Eubank on board, I think they should do that because that also gives them like an international presence since he's from the UK. And then as far as Crawford and like his next opponent and stuff like that, I mean, like a week ago when I called in, like you said it's basically like we gangbanging, right? So going off of that premise, I think that he should just fight Tim Tszyu because one, you take food off of Charlo's
I
plate,
think we
and you
just
basically
got a report that Tim is not even doing the check the pre-pro. He's not even doing a tune-up anymore. I think they changed their mind.
what they're gonna wait for Charlo.
Yeah.
I will say that I mean I think there's more money for him to fight Crawford if he went for it. So I still think he should try to pursue the
Well, all right,
money
Stunner.
talks.
Money does talk, man. Let's see what Black Prime brings us this year. We going out to Info Joe. What up, bruvy?
Yo, what up, champs?
What up?
Yo, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna be brief so y'all can get out of here. Yo, shout out to Brandon Lance for getting Boo Boo on. Hey,
Boo Boo
man,
dipped off on
I
us,
was
man.
Thinking... I know, right?
He like, fuck these dudes. They Canelo
Right,
fanboys. I
yeah.
ain't going on that show.
He was battling too much for Canelo, man.
He's
That's
like,
what
I
it
know
was.
Danny.
Yo, check this out. I was talking to Big Nick from the UK. He was saying that Conor Ben lost his license, and he might be trying to restart his career over in the States. So I was thinking Blair the Flair, Conor Ben. You know what I'm saying? Make sure he tests right and be all right. But I think that'll do good on Prime for $40 pay-per-view. Conor Ben versus Bear the Flair. As far as Crawford, I don't know, man, if they going to give up any PBC fighters, but I do like the Tony Harrison fight. I don't see nobody else. Everybody else is tied up at welterweight. So I think that'd be a good testing ground for his 154 splash. You know what I'm saying? But what you think about that Conor Ben, Blair the Flair? I think it'll sell. They both talk that good shit.
Yeah, I'd rather Crawford get Blair, even though I think that the Conor Ben Blair is more of an even fight.
Right, that's what I'm talking about.
But Crawford need a dance partner like Blair.
Stunner was saying.
He needs somebody that's going to push
Say it
and
again?
sell the fight. I said Crawford need a dance partner like Blair. He needs somebody that's going to push and sell the fight.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But if they do get Eubank, like Stunner was saying, or Conor Ben, it'll get that worldwide, UK eyes on the Black Prime network though. You know what I'm saying? That'd be a good look for them. But that's all I got, champ, so get some lunch.
All right, champ.
Appreciate the call, my brother.
Peace, Danny.
You got it, Joe.
Who else on that line?
Who we got?
That's my man, Davi. Davi.
Yo, Nestor Gibbs. Yo, Ness, man, you trying to get Crawford killed?
Why?
You talking about Terence Crawford versus Triple G? Come on, man. Triple G hit him early. He's going to sleep.
Easy.
You know Crawford don't got the greatest defense in the world.
So you don't think
His
he got him?
Don't get me wrong. No.
He
his defense is not
my
top
poll,
notch.
my
The
poll
no.
say different. My poll, other
I don't care
boxing
what the poll
fans,
says. I'm telling you,
over
he gets hit too much,
600
bro.
in
Don't get me
votes.
wrong. Crawford, the thing with Crawford is this: he got the skills to get it done, right? But he's a slow starter. And he gets hit with everything in the beginning. If Triple G go and get guns blazing,
Yeah, but Triple G's slow.
Hold on one second. 7, right? 7? 7?
All right, we be back. We be back, yo.
No.
James Benitez, what up? He tripping. Triple G slow. Uh-oh, they said Tank went off on the IG post right now. Oh, shit. Hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Yo, Ness, you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, hey, man. Yo, man, you just really trying to enhance the legend of damn Terence Crawford and shit, man. You know, I agree with you, man. He probably will fuck around and stop Triple G, in my opinion, man. But Triple G ain't gonna sign up for that ass whooping, man, with Crawford. But I like the idea, especially if Crawford can't get no Manny Pacquiao, might as well go ahead and try to get the Triple G. Other than that, man, yo, man, this has been a hell of a year for you. You got a Bud interview, You got the freestyle swimmer Boo Boo Andrade back on the show again, man. Oh, I can't wait to see what you got going on for 2023. Also, man, just a quick sidebar, cause I ain't got really much. You watch that new Best Man Final Chapter?
Yeah, hell yeah, I watched that. Hell yeah, that's
Damn,
Danny got to catch up.
Yeah, what is on?
Oh, okay.
What is on?
Peacock.
It's on
Man, I
Peacock.
ain't paying for that shit. It better be on my Fire
Man,
Stick. It better be on my
bruh.
Fire Stick.
Man, just get damn man,
Bro,
Danny, man,
I
just pay $5 to get that
I
shit for a
paid
week,
Peacock.
man.
I paid Peacock to have. You know what though? Actually, I'm gonna do it, and here's why. Didn't Peacock have the Fresh Prince show, like the new one?
Yes.
Bro, that
Yes, they
shit was
got the new one.
decent. That shit was decent.
Yeah.
I ain't finished it. I only seen like the first 5 episodes. But yo, that shit was crazy. That shit, I'm gonna fuck with it.
Man.
I'm gonna fuck with
Just
it. I'm gonna
subscribe
fuck
to
with it.
subscribe to it for 30 days, man. And then just go ahead and just go ahead and unsubscribe, man. But other than that, man, hey, I just love what you guys doing, man. I just hope 2023 bless y'all, man. And that's my call.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call. Appreciate you tuning in. Nash, you got any other callers? All right, Ness GTO, Ring Walk Danny, the boxing voice. Catch Ness 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern for the Border War show. And catch us tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. Peace.
Whoa. Tank posted something on his social media. You guys should go check it out. Our poll with over 640 votes has Crawford beating Triple G by decision. Bomac Red, Crawford, Bernie. He can beat him by decision. And then that's 38% of the 700 votes, right? Another 28% of that 700 believes he'll beat him by KO. So they think the streak will continue. Only 10% believe GGG wins a decision, and only 24%, believe he actually wins by knockout. We got PDE 6. You got an avatar of a red cup. We got to go. Ness GTO, are you talking? You are muted. All right. Ness GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us
Danny, the
on the
boxing
next
voice,
one.
4 p.m. Pacific, Border Wars today, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning show. We out. Arrivederci.